Sorry.
All right. We'll get things started here with Nelly Korda. Just open it up in the front here with Sarah. We'll start off.
Just set it, way to recover.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, heck of a round out there. Just kind of walk us through your day and kind of take us through what was going through your mind after that opening struggle and then the battle back.
Yeah, I started out with a double. That was fun. I hit 2 shots out of the left fairway bunker. Just kind of didn't catch it super clean, and it didn't actually hit the bunker lining. It just hit the grass and it bumped back in. And then I bounced back with a birdie. And then I made a birdie on the following par 5. So yeah, I kind of all over the place on the front 9, but pretty clean scorecard on the back with 2 birdies.
What mentally were you saying to yourself to recover from that?
I actually didn't feel bad at all. Like sometimes, when you start to make mistakes, you just don't really feel confident or you don't feel that great. But I just kind of, I just told myself that it's the first hole of the tournament today. And even though, I may have made a double, I wanted to save a bogey. There's still so much golf to be played, and there's still a good but a gettable par 5. So that's usually what I think about is just the opportunities that I have ahead.
You've played some really good rounds of golf in the last stretch that you've been on. I would think 7 under 65 at Ford was impressive, but where does this one rank for you personally of some of the most solid golf that you've been able to play?
Yeah, I think in a major championship, you just have to play well. You just, sometimes, like on number 10 today, that was just not a pin that you can kind of attack. So that's just a major championship par where you kind of hit it into the middle of the green and you 2-putt for par. You have like a 30-footer. So a lot of positioning, definitely with the firmness of these greens and just playing smart. So proud of myself for kind of sticking to the game plan.
And then to your right, Sarah.
Hey, Nelly, what
Hi.
does your recovery look like between now and tomorrow?
Sorry. Now and tomorrow, I'm going to go get some lunch, get treatment, and then just chill. My parents are here, so I'm just going to go spend some time with them, go get a good coffee, and, yeah, just relax, watch a show or something.
And any additional thoughts on the course through 2 rounds?
No, I think it's crucial to hit the fairways out here. I mean, if you don't hit the fairways, it's so hard to stop it. And then it's just, I think the greens and hitting the fairways are very crucial. I mean, I landed that shot on 18. I landed it probably a foot on, and it released probably 25 yards. So the firmness of these greens with longer clubs in, is really, really tough.
Nelly, you had a lot of bounce back birdies today. How much more important is that in a major championship where maybe a lower score is going to end up leading?
Yeah, I mean,
Higher score.
I think having the mentality of that, there are opportunities out there and that I'm hitting it good, and then there are some wedge shots, and making sure that I don't get too down on myself is really important during a major because it takes a lot of patience to win. And at the end of the day, the person that makes the least amount of mistakes or recovers the best from their mistakes ends up usually winning.
Nelly, what do you tell yourself after the first 2 rounds when people say or write that this is beginning to have a feeling of inevitability for a 5th straight win? With going to the weekend. What do you tell yourself when you hear people say that?
I'm just at the halfway point right now. So there's still the amount of golf that I've played, I still have that amount to go. So there's still a lot of golf left, and, anything can happen. And I'm just going to stick to my process and vibe with it, is what my coach says.
Nelly, not only this week, but over your victory run, you've been dominant on the par 5s. What has allowed you to unlock consistently capitalizing on those longer holes over this stretch?
Well, hitting the fairway really helps. I've just been hitting the driver really good, just capitalizing on good drives. I mean, when you hit the fairway, then I had a 5-iron in on this 18th hole, and then on 8 I had a 6-iron in. So I'm just hitting the driver really well, and exactly kind of where I want. So I think that's key on par 5s.
You talk about opportunities to clean up mistakes and looking forward to it. Are those par 5s part of that where you know you're scoring so well at the moment, those can be a birdie for you later on?
I try to look at every hole like it's an opportunity. I mean, obviously something like, let's say 10 today, that's just, you can possibly drain a 30-footer, but you're trying to make par on that hole. But if I'm continuing to hit my driver the way I do, I have some shorter clubs in compared to maybe some other girls. So just sticking to, my process.
And you're going to be in contention going into the weekend on national TV with a number of people tuning in to watch you for the first time. What would you want those fans to know about you who are seeing you for the first time?
I don't know. I mean, that I just never give up. I mean, no matter what, no matter how much adversity is thrown your way, I mean, I just hope that they know that I never give up and I give it my all.
And then the front, and then Beth Ann, and then we'll wrap up.
After yesterday talking about your battery level being a little bit low, I was wondering how you were feeling out there today, and did you have any special snacks to help you today?
No, I actually felt better today than yesterday, to be honest. Yeah, I just recovered well, went straight home. I didn't even go hit the range or putt or anything, which usually I tend to do, but I made sure to prioritize my recovery, had treatment, and then ate my Uber Eats and went to sleep.
Beth Ann.
This 18th hole proved to be quite pivotal last year, and I'm sure will again. Can you take us through your yardage today, what you had in and what you hit, and then how you think it might
I look. First, let me look. The tee was up. I think the tee was up actually 20 yards, and I had 189 to the front. I hit a 5-iron. It was downwind, and it was like 212 total, and I hit it probably a foot on, and it rolled to the back of the green, and I stayed on the top tier and had a pretty straight kind of downhill, uphill, left to righter. So,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.